Hello everyone, hope we're all good. Big shout out to KR Couriers and Transport Limited, and a big thank you to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Nothing podcast with myself. Just in Rock Ferry, the Rock Ferry riffraff, if I remember rightly, when I was back in HMYOY Hindley years ago with a few of the lads that lived over here. Yeah, so show you a little bit of the Rock Ferry area. So this is Beechwood, formerly known as the Ford Estate, and then you've got the Wood Church, and these are the two areas that have been beefing with each other for a little while. So, you know, it's all down to postcodes, drugs, resentments, immaturity, boredom. Just like shit really, innit? People killing each other over nothing, stabbing each other. You know, it's senseless. But this is the day and age that we're in. No straighteners. Anyway. Looks like something out of a movie, doesn't it? These horses just galloping everywhere. I'd expect to see a few fames bouncing down the highway on horses. We'll see. So, this is the Wood Church estate, or at least part of it. You've got the Ford across the way. There's a little bit of a distance. You can imagine it to be like Norris Green and Crocky back in the day when they're all kicking off. Yeah. Seems nice and quiet. Then again, it's daytime, isn't it? Or early evening. Lighthouse pub. This is the pub, the Lighthouse, where young Ellie Edwards got murdered and 4 others were seriously injured by Connor Chapman, who's now serving 48 years for the murder of Ellie. He's just going to be living on chicken noodles and tuna for the rest of his life. That's just a waste, isn't it? So yeah, it's quite a nice little place, Wallasey, like. I don't know much about Birkenhead, I don't know much about Rock Ferry, the Woody, the Ford. I do know a little bit about Wallasey because when I was a young man, you know, I lived up here for a few years. I got friendly with a lad from Wallasey years ago called Gary Smythe. He was later killed. He found him slumped in a doorway with, you know, a bullet hole in his stomach. When I first met him, he was just a pothead. He was in and out of jail, just a scally. I was on a swag. Later on I found out he ended up on heroin. You know, became a little bit of a nuisance, robbing everyone, as you do when you're in the grip. You know, and he was fatally killed. So it wasn't the drugs that was killing him. They contributed to his death, but it was the lifestyle, and that's what I've always said. The drugs weren't killing me, it was the lifestyle that was going with it. You know, I'm just lucky to be here. Feels weird being on the dark side. But there, you've got the Liverpool skyline. Bramley Moor. We'll have a little look over there now. There you've got Bramley Moor, up the trophies. Tell you a little story. I met this girl when I was 17. She was from Wallasey. She was on the swag, I wasn't. You know, no sooner had I got with her that I was on it myself. I used to travel from Liverpool on the ferry to see him because her dad lived in this house on St Paul's Road. It's changed now. It's unrecognisable. Yeah. That was another chemical romance that put me on the road to ruin for many, many years. To be fair, it's a better view from the Birkenhead side, isn't it? The Wallasey side. The slide, that lad, flowing a few digs. There's a scouser here, he's over here, just admiring his own city from afar. But yeah.
On the ferry.
What, you work on the ferry?
On the Goose ferry tonight. Security on the ferry though.
It's right. Mad one, man. That's where I stayed. Number 31. St Paul's Road. Over 30 plus years ago. Old Tim used to live there. He's definitely dead now. 100%. Right, that's it, me leaving the dark side. I still never got a definitive answer as to why they're called Jedis. I did ask someone why it was called a one-eyed city, and I shit you not, this bird who had a pair of sunglasses on, man like that, looked at me and she had one eye. That's why it's called a one-eyed city. Anyway, thanks for watching. I wish you all well, take care.